Hi, my name is Damon Riehl with LoanBidz.com. Today we're going to talk about a new lender on LoanBidz.com that's shaking things up a little bit. They're actually doing 80% purchases and 75% cash out refinances down to 680 credit score. So stick with me. I'll be right back. All right, welcome back. So one of the things that all of my clients really want is the highest loan amount or the least amount of their money in the transaction at the best rates and fees. So we have a new lender on LoanBidz.com that is starting to gain some real traction. Usually when we bring on a new lender, we want to go through a few loans with them, make sure their operations processes are in order. And we've done that with this particular lender, and we're ready to do some more business with them. So our clients, again, really are looking for the least amount of money in the transaction. So generally 80% LTV on a purchase or a no cash out refinance, and 75 to 80 on a cash out refinance. So this particular option is kind of exciting because they don't add a lot of additional rate adjustments for things that some of our other lenders do. So for instance, is it a cash out refinance versus a purchase or a rate and term refinance? They'll add an eighth to the rate. Or is it a deal where it's a two family versus a single family, add another eighth to the rate. So by the time all those adders come on, a lot of our lenders are close to 5%. So this particular lender kind of put that all aside, and they said, we're going to keep it simple. As long as it's 680 credit score or better, we're going to be able to start you out potentially at a rate as low as 4.5% on a 30-year fixed loan. They also offer ARM products that can even go lower than that. So again, it's a little bit interesting. We're starting to gain some traction with them. We've got some reps with them. Again, we're really protective of you, our clients, making sure that the lenders that are on our platform can deliver what they say they're going to. So this is one that, again, we're still early stage, but we're seeing good signs. They're owned by a big company, and so they're not some little small fly-by-night. And they're doing what's called the debt service coverage ratio program, or DSCR program. Their roots come out of the consumer side. So, they would be considered, if you understand the terminology, a non-QM lender or a qualified mortgage lender, but their rates have been pretty good. They've also expressed some flexibility on our transactions because, as you know, every deal has something about it that needs to be looked at a little bit closer. And when we have lenders that are flexible and can get through those issues and still deliver, the rates and fees that we originally were quoted, that's the key. That's the key. We've got a number of good ones right now that are in place that are right around, that 4.5, 4.75 rate for a 30-year fixed. And they also, many of them can do portfolio loans as well in that particular range. So in a portfolio, typically it's 5 or more properties that we kind of bundle together and put them into a single loan. So there's one other thing that is also interesting. Up to this point, a lot of our investors, found that if they buy properties for really low amounts, they can get some pretty good cash flow and rents on them. What I mean by that is buying properties less than $50,000. So at a $50,000 or under price point, lending on those particular properties is really hard. A lot of times you had to go to a local bank or credit union to get that. But we've got, a new lender that is stepping up for properties around 50,000 on an exception basis, maybe even a little bit lower than that. They can pull them together. This particular lender, the rates are going to be a little bit higher, but not really bad for those particular types of deals, in the 6-ish% range, maybe even the high fives if you got a great credit score. So again, it's a little bit higher, but it's kind of a market that we have not been able to serve. A lot of times the clients come in and say, I got 10 properties that I bought in Toledo for $35,000. I think they're worth around 50 now, but not quite sure. So this gives us an opportunity to be able to find an option for those lower value properties on a portfolio basis and with rates that aren't hateful. So if either of these types of things make sense to you or something that you want to investigate a little bit further, give us a call at 636-552-4710 or simply go out to LoanBidz.com, and it's LoanBidz with a Z, and put in your loan request, and one of our account executives will get with you promptly. So until next time, everyone stay safe, and hopefully you're making a lot of money.